Hello and welcome to my channel. It's Jess with Love to Plan with Jess, and today I have a Kelva Plan release to share with you. This is the meal recipe planner. In this release there is a planner, a sticker book, and there's also going to be a recipe paper pack. I don't have that paper pack, but once we get to the pages that are going to be in that paper pack, I will point it out and you can purchase that paper pack separately. I believe there are 50 sheets in it. This release is on Friday, November 21st at 10 a.m. Central, and my affiliate link will be in the description. Let's get started with this meal planner. So we have a super cute cover. I really love the green here. And we have a little like KitchenAid type mixer with some cupcakes. It says meals are memories in the making. On the inside cover, we have some really pretty florals, and our opening page, I love the decor here going down the spine. It says planning a life I love, meal and recipe planner, and a place for your name. And opening to the first page, we have kitchen conversions. I think that this is super helpful. We have conversions for gallon, quart, pint, cup, quarter cup, and then a chart down here for cup, fluid ounces, tablespoon, teaspoon, and milliliters. It's always really helpful to have conversions like this when you are cooking. On this page, we have kitchen inventory, so item, quantity, use by, and notes. So you can take some inventory of maybe your kitchen pantry or spices or baking supplies or things like that. Another kitchen inventory. Oh, and this one does say pantry inventory. So the same page, but this one for your pantry. And fridge inventory. So you can take inventory of your fridge and freezer. Now we have a page for favorite recipes with a rating. I like this page because I know that I will get into a rut of cooking where I feel like I'm kind of making the same meals every week and can never really think of anything new and exciting to make. So this would be a great place to jot down if you make a new recipe and you really like it. Write it down here, and then you can come back and refer to this if you are looking for something different to make. And that is 2 sides. Now we get to our first divider. These florals are so pretty. I love the pink and the green colors. This says monthly meal plan, and the quote here says planning today equals stress-free dinners tomorrow. And as always with the Kelva Plan planners, we have a double-sided divider, which I love. This is a monthly meal planner, so you can select the month at the top, and then this is just an undated calendar here. And then on the back side, we have a grocery shopping list for produce, dairy, frozen, meats, dry pantry, other, and bakery. So you can categorize your shopping list. And my guess is, will you get 12 of these? Let's see. Yes, it looks like you get 12 of these undated monthly meal planners. Our next tab is a weekly meal plan. This says good food starts with a good plan. And again, double-sided. I love the back of that with the little mixers. And this says weekly meal planner. So you have, again, the month that you can select, but this time you also have the days of the week or the dates for the month, the 1st through the 31st. So you can highlight which week this is for. You have breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks, and then Monday through Sunday. So you can plan out all of your meals for the entire week. And then on the backside, we have that same grocery shopping list again. So you can plan out your meals and then figure out what you need to get at the store to make all of those meals. So I am not going to count all these. I guess I will count all these. So let me take a second and count to see how many of these weekly meal plans you get. So it looks like you get 26 of them. So that is enough for half the year. And maybe you will make meal plans for half the year and then just duplicate those meal plans for the other half of the year. But you do get 26 of these pages. Now we have some recipe pages. So this tab, it says breakfast recipes, eat well, live well, be well, with some florals on the divider. And these are recipe sheets. So these recipe sheets are the same sheets that you will get in that extra paper pack if you need more of them. So this says recipe 4 with a rating. Yield, prep time, cook time, oven temp, and difficulty. Some notes, ingredients, directions, and then a box here. In this box, you can put like stickers that represent what you're making, or you can take like a photograph of the meal after you make it and put a photograph there, or just like maybe stick a quote in there, or just some other kind of like decorations. And on the back is the same. So let's count how many of these pages you get. So you get 10 of them, and they are double-sided, so that is 20 recipes. Now we have entree recipes, and the pages look the same. There are 10 here as well, again, for 20 recipes. I don't know if I read what the quote said. The secret ingredient is always love on this divider. This divider is sides and app recipes. So for sides and appetizers, a recipe is a plan with a pinch of creativity. And I'm guessing that you're going to have 10 of these. Yep, there are 10 double-sided, so 20 recipes there. And then this is dessert recipes with 10 recipe sheets for enough for 20 recipes. And then this is the back cover. So this is a great planner to get all of your recipes and meal planning and prepping ideas in one place. Now let's take a look at the sticker book. This is a meal and recipe plans sticker book by Kelva Plan. Our first page says these are going to fit your weekly meal plan page. So I'm going to, after we flip through this, I'm going to take some pages from that planner and we will go through and put these different boxes in the different places where they fit. So I'm not going to show this side by side with the planner. We'll do that at the end. So we have a page of some black boxes with some checklists. You're going to get 2 pages of those. And then in colors that are kind of going to match the vibe of the planner. Again, these are still for your weekly meal plan page. These are for your monthly. So you have some boxes, checklists, and these are small bullets down at the bottom. So you're going to get 2 pages in black and 2 pages in those colors that match the planner. And now this is for your recipe page. So you have some larger boxes here, 2 different sizes. I believe there were different size boxes. I'm not sure. We'll have to go look and test that. We have some stars here and then numbers 1 through 10. So you have 4 sets of numbers 1 through 10. I'm guessing this is maybe so that you can number your steps in your recipe. I think that would be a good use of those numbers. We have some checklists and a whole bunch of bullets. We have some words here that say family favorite, allergy friendly, likely to remake. I think that those both say the same thing, but that one is a little bit smaller. Don't forget vegetarian, air fryer, crock pot, tips and tricks, and Instant Pot. And you get 2 pages of those in black. And then these are the same pages, and I'm guessing we're going to have like 2 pages in each of the colorways here. And now we have a page of some phrases. So try this again, family favorite, easy dinner, make ahead, very spicy, great for leftovers, quick and easy. And then we have bake, broil, saute, simmer, chop, dice, mince, blend, and mix. More words down here: whisk, fold, preheat, marinate, drizzle, toss, layer, spread, knead, grill, roast, steam, boil, season, shop, and prep. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, appetizer, entree, and dessert. So a bunch of different words and phrases that you could use in like those recipes and in your like meal planning pages. 2 pages of those. And then we have some quotes. I love a sticker book that has quotes in it. As the cook, you bring the soul to the recipe. Bake the world a better place. A little meal planning goes a long way. Every recipe tells a story. A meal shared is a memory made. 2 pages of those same quotes in black. And now we have some decorative stickers. So these are on clear. I love the colors in these. These are really fun decorative stickers. 2 pages of those. And then we have 2 pages of like more baking themed, baking supplies and things. And then 2 more pages. These are all on clear. Ooh, and then we have some yummy food pictures here. So these could go in those recipe pages in that box that I was saying you can put a picture in. So if you're making any of these things, you can put those in those recipe sheets. These all look super yummy. You get 2 pages both on clear. And then here we have just some like individual foods, some fruit and vegetables. We have some eggs and some, what do we think that is? Probably a little jar of jam, maybe. 2 pages of those on clear. So that is the release. This is happening on Friday, November 21st at 10 a.m. Central. We have the planner, the sticker book, and there is also that recipe pack that you can purchase separately. Now we're going to take some pages from here and the sticker book and see how all of those boxes and things fit. I have the 3 different types of pages that are in this planner. We have the monthly, the weekly, and the recipe pages. So what I thought we would do is just kind of go one by one and take a look at how all of these stickers will fit with each page. So let's start with the monthly. And we're going to take one of these boxes and they should fit in here. Is this the right one? Oh no, these are weekly. I was like, these are a little bit big. I guess since I already pulled this off, let's start with our weekly pages. So these should fit. Yes, they fit perfectly right here in these spaces. So you can use those for the boxes. And then we have these little checklists and these should fit nicely in here. Okay, so that's how both of those would fit in the weekly meal planner. So now let's take the monthly page and we'll kind of do the same thing. I just want to take like one of these and one of the checklists, and then we can use some of those little tiny bullets as well. But we can fit this right here, and they fit nice and perfectly in that box. And then again, we can take these and put them in here, and let's see. It's like a tiny bit big. It goes over that space just a little bit. But I'm going to take some of these bullets off just so that you can see how teeny tiny and small they are. So we'll take some of these bullets and we'll put them in here. So I like the size of these bullets. I mean, I like really small bullets in my regular planner too, but this is great because, you know, these boxes aren't terribly big. So having these nice small bullets, you know, will help you still be able to have space to write. If you had like gigantic bullets in here, you probably wouldn't be able to, you know, write very much. So that is how those boxes and checklists and bullets fit in both the meal weekly and monthly meals. Oh, and then on this side, I'm guessing that these will fit into, if you wanted to cover up these, we could put these inside the circles here. So that would fit really nicely in there. I mean, if I was using this, I probably would not put bullets in here. I probably would just check them off as I was shopping, but you could put bullets in there if you wanted to. So that is how those boxes and bullets and checklists fit into these 2 pages. Now let's take a look at this recipe page. So we have, let's go to one of them here. Now we have different size boxes. Oh, I think one of them goes here and one of them goes here. Let's see. I think this one is meant to fit in this box. Yeah, so this will fit here. So if you don't want to put ingredients in here and instead you want to use this box for something else, you can just cover it up with this box and that fits perfectly right there. And then we have this box here, and I'm thinking that this one will fit really nicely over here in this box. Yeah, perfect. And for these, let's test and see if these little bullets, are these bigger than these? Yeah, let's use these real small ones because I think that if you wanted to, you could take these little bullets and instead of coloring in the difficulty there, you could use these bullets to essentially color in the difficulty. So let's say that these bullets are like a tiny bit bigger than those circles, but I think it still works. So let's say that this was a like level 5 difficulty. This was a super difficult recipe. Now, as I'm getting them in there, you know, I did kind of have to squish them, but that would work, right? You could use those cute little bullets for your difficulty there. And now for your directions. So let's go to those numbers. And when we were first flipping through, I was saying how I thought that this could maybe be used to like map out the different steps in your directions. Or you maybe could use it in like the ingredients or something. Let's see if these fit. Yeah, so this will fit perfectly in the lines here. So you can use this to like map out the different steps of your directions. I really like that. And we covered up both of those. So let's go over here and I'm going to take this 2 and let's see if that fits in here. Yeah, so you could number your ingredients like 1 through 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so there are 10 lines here. So you could number these like 1 through 10 for your ingredients if you wanted to do that. Let's take one of these checklists. Let's see where this would go, how this would fit. My guess is it would fit over here. So let's see, do these dots line up with the lines here? Yeah. Those line up there. So if you wanted to, you could put this like on this side or on this side, I guess. And for your ingredients, maybe you write them all down and then you check them off to confirm that you have them, or maybe you check them off as you're like completing the recipe to make sure that you actually, you know, put the ingredient in the recipe. I know sometimes I'm like, did I actually put that in the pot or not? So you can use that checklist there. And we also have these bullets. So we can put these bullets in. These should fit here. Yeah, these fit like perfectly in that space there for the ingredients. And I think that the lines are the same size. So I'm guessing that they will fit here. Yeah, they fit perfectly here too. So if you wanted to use those bullets as kind of like identifiers, you could do that too. You also have these stars. So, I mean, we have that star rating up there, but you could use it again for something else. I don't know. Maybe we can put it over here if you wanted to, but you do have that star rating. And then we have like these other words that you can add in to here. And let's see, we had the words back here. I think they were bigger though. Oh, not really. Actually, I think that they would fit in these lines. So let's say for number 1, we're going to chop. We're going to need to chop something. So we can put chop here and then write what we need to do. And then maybe our next step is to saute. So we can put saute here. And then we will, what else? How about we will simmer here. So these will fit in those lines really nicely. So when you're writing out your directions, you can use those stickers if you want. And I think that is it. I think that we tested out everything. Of course, you can use all of these quotes and decorative stickers. So I don't know, should we go ahead and make this page cute? I guess so, right? Let's do it. So let's take this girl baking and I'm gonna put her, well, let's say that we're gonna leave this for a picture of our recipe when it's all done. So over here, because I covered up the ingredients, we're just gonna put her down there and then let's get a quote. So how about this one? Every recipe tells a story. Okay, and then let's go over to some of these other decorative stickers. We can take this one that says bake. And let's put that over here. And we have like a little recipe book with some brownies. That looks super yummy. Put that down there. And since we're kind of going with the baking theme for this one, let's take, how about this little like muffin tin? And put that down there. And could do like some milk. I love these little, what are these called? Cookie cutters. Let's put that there. And then let's put our milk. How about right there? Okay, so I think that that's good. That gives you an idea how you can use the stickers that are in this sticker book to go with the pages in this meal planner. I really like this planner a lot. I think that it'll be really helpful for creating meal plans throughout the year and for keeping your recipes. As a reminder, this release is on Friday, November 21st at 10 a.m. Central, and my affiliate link will be in the description. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.